Always tracking, always alerting. This is Storm Team 8.
Hey, welcome back. The first thing I want to tell you is there's only one severe thunderstorm. Everyone else is in the clear. However, this severe thunderstorm is kind of riding a line in between 4 separate counties. So it's starting to clear out of Allegan County, but it is mainly headed towards and in Berry County at this time. So you can see a lot of activity on Storm Track Live, mainly down to our southwest. But this is the storm that we're watching very closely. It's this one that's tracking just to the south of Hastings. Notice how it's taken this right-hand turn. Also, watch your lightning counter. Each scan, the lightning gets more and more intense, so very dangerous lightning with this system. There also is the potential, because of cloud tops with this thing, that we could see some gusts near 60 miles per hour. We could also see some hail of about a quarter size. So that's your very minimal severe thunderstorm warning. Does do minimal damage if indeed those conditions do produce and do actually happen. So make sure that you know that that is a chance. Now I want to zoom in on some of these areas that are going to be affected. Again, Wayland, Otsego, Martin, where the birthday bash is, just starting to clear out, but it's south of Hastings. And in between Hastings and Battle Creek, that has the best potential for severe weather and seeing some of that hail action and also that wind action. So Cedar Creek, Delton, Lacey, Assyria, Bellevue, Calamo, all of you are under the gun here in the next 20 to 30 minutes for seeing a very strong storm. Looks like it's going to be headed towards the Banfield area at about 7:09, 7:10, if not a little sooner. This thing is moving very quickly. Delton, it's at your doorstep, so starts to clear your area once we get to about 7:05. And then Cedar Creek, you're really going to start to see those heavy downpours around 7:02. Now again, this does look like the heaviest stuff is going to start to stay south of Hastings because we're starting to see it take a right-hand turn. However, because it's starting to turn, I do want to let you know, Battle Creek, you might be able to catch the tail end of this system, especially Maplehurst, Bedford. So just be aware, right on 7:25 is when we'll start to see that storm near your area. Zooming back out again, very quiet. The only other shower activity right now is down near Dowagiac, Three Rivers, Sturgis. As of now, those storms are not that strong or severe. However, we've seen how rapidly these things really ramp up. And part of the reason why is because we have such warm air out there. Kalamazoo, Battle Creek right now in the 80s, Grand Rapids, Ionia 70 to 71, and then Fremont to the north in the 60s. Now, all of us are in the way of seeing rain tonight. So this is 11 o'clock. Notice most of the rain starts north of Grand Rapids, so Muskegon, Fremont, Big Rapids overnight tonight. That's when you kind of get that soaking. And then once we get past sunrise, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 a.m., notice that shower activity shifts south. So South Haven, Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, over through Lansing, that's when you guys will have the best chance of seeing some of that heavy downpour action. Here's your 8-day forecast. Again, 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms there. And today we've only had a slight chance of seeing some of these showers and thunderstorms in our area. As we get towards Sunday, we have another chance of seeing some of these stronger storms. In fact, if we take a look at your Storm Prediction Center outlook for Sunday, it's even more so than today. So today it was kind of one of those things where 1 or 2 storms might be borderline severe. Monday, the entire area is encompassed in that. So that's also something, Leon, that we're going to be watching very carefully. It only takes one. And when it's one all by itself, it usually can get really strong. So we are going to be watching it and keeping you updated online, on air as necessary.
And that's kind of what we're seeing there. We're not seeing a line of storms push through. It's kind of a little guy, but don't let its size fool you.
Yeah, small but powerful, definitely. I mean, the lightning just says it all. Over 600 strikes in a matter of scans.
Right, and that sometimes can be the most dangerous when we're talking about what actually causes people injury and harm when a storm comes through.
Absolutely, so stay weather aware.
Absolutely, and we're of course going to be here, staffed in the 24-hour tracking center. We'll break into programming if we need to let you know what's going on about the weather, and of course all the latest at woodtv.com as well. Ellen, we'll let you get back to work, and we'll be right back after this.